Hello everyone. Welcome back to our communicative English and soft skill class. इस क्लास के लास्ट में मैं आप लोगों को एग्जाम के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन भी दूंगी, तो वीडियो के लास्ट तक जरूर बने रहना. Today we are going to discuss Unit 1, what is a communication. This topic is very important for both your examination and daily lives. तो चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं. इंट्रोडक्शन. Communication is a process of sharing information, ideas, thoughts, feelings, and experience from one person to another person. The word communication comes from the Latin word communicare, which means to share or to make common. In a simple word, communication happens when a sender sends a message to a receiver through a media, and the receiver understand the message correctly. Example, if a teacher explains a lesson and students understand it, communication has taken place successfully. Purpose of communication. Communication plays a vital role in our personal, social, and professional life. The main purpose of communication are: first, to share information. People communicate to exchange knowledge, facts, and news. Example, a teacher teaching a lesson in a class. Second, to express feeling and emotion. Communication helps people express happiness, sadness, anger, and other emotion. Example, congratulating a friend on a success. Third, to build relationship. Effective communication helps develop trust, friendship, and conventions. Fourth, to influence and persuade. People communicate to convince others. Example, advertisement encourage customer to buy product. Fifth, to solve problem. Communication help in a discuss, decision making, and conflict resolution. Type of communication. Communication is mainly divided in two types. First is verbal communication. Verbal communication uses word to convey messages. It is of two types. First is oral communication, communication through speaking. Example, conventions, speech, interview, etc. Second, written communication, communication through written words. Example, letter, email, etc. Advantage of verbal communication: quick exchange of information, immediate feedback, clarification of doubts. Second, non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication refers to communication without words. It includes facial expression. A smile shows happiness, while a frown shows displeasure. Second, gestures, hand movement, and signs communicate messages. Third, eye contact shows confidence, attention, and interest. Fourth, body language, posture, and physical movement communicate adjective and emotion. Fifth, appearance, dress and grooming create impression about a person. Importance of non-verbal communication. Research shows that a large part of communication depends on a body language and facial expression. Therefore, non-verbal communication support verbal communication. Motivating factor of communication. Motivation is the force that encourages people to communicate effectively. There are two types of motivating factors. First is internal motivation. This comes from within a person. Example, desire to learn, self-improvement, etc. Example, a student learns English because they want to improve their skill. Second, external motivation. This comes from outside sources. Example, rewards, promotions, etc. Example, a student studies hard to score high marks in exam. Barriers to communication. Barriers are obstacles that prevent effective communication. They are two major types. First, internal barrier. These barrier exciting within a person. Example, fear, lack of confidence, anxiety, etc. Example: a student knows the answer but is afraid to speak in front of the class. Second, external barrier. This barrier come from the environment. Example: noise, poor internet connection, language difference, etc. Example: during an online class, poor network connectivity affects communication. How to overcome communication barriers? To improve communication, first, speaking clearly and confidently. Use simple and understandable language. Maintain eye contact. Be a good listener. Avoid distraction and noise. Ask question where something is unclear. Develop positive body language. Conclusion: to conclude, communication is the foundation of human interaction. It helps us share ideas, build relationships, solve problems, and achieve success. Understanding the purpose, types, motivating factors, and barriers of communication enable us to become effective communicator in both academic and professional life. Remember for exams: first, definition of communication; second, purpose of communication; third, types of communication, verbal and non-verbal; number 4, external and internal motivation; number 5, internal and external barriers; number 6, ways to overcome communication barrier. Thank you for watching. If this explanation helped you, please like, share and subscribe. See you in the next unit.